Wow. Good morning. Look, I've been working really hard on my talk, look. Well, that's a long run from the back. My goodness. It seems like this morning started so fast. Like I woke up just 3 minutes ago and here we are again together, you know. Well, you guys are wonderful. All joking aside, I'm so inspired by you. You know, the way that you embrace having a good time. I mean that sincerely. You know, you guys came out and rocked it yesterday. You know how many companies pay thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to fill a dance floor? The DJ said yesterday, dance floor's open. Then, you know, and it's boom, and, you know, it's like, it was incredible. And the way you guys were dressed was wonderful. Some of those dresses I will never forget. I travel a lot, you know. And but all joking aside, we're thrilled to be here. We're so proud of you, and congratulations on your achievement being managers, and it's good to have you with us. And Greg and I were talking last night that after we were done dancing and we got back to the room, and I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but after 12,047 photographs, you can't see very well. And we staggered back to the room, and we don't even drink. And we got back in and we were chatting. Not that we shared a room, I just want to highlight that. And we were talking, and you could feel the energy between us in a positive way because you inspired us. And the word that Greg came out with, and it stuck to me, was fearless. You young folk are fearless. And we try as older folk to take a set of parameters and rules and expectations of success and place them on your activity. And we're sorry for that. We wish we didn't do that, but it's like being parents. And so a little bit of today, you're going to hear some instructions, some thoughts, some observations that you might inside go, oh, I'm not sure I agree with that. But please, treat us like your parents in a nice way, if you will, for a second. And maybe if you can, pick up a couple of tips along the way, because we've been doing this, well, I've been doing this for 20 years. And I've loved, really, without any exaggeration, every second of it. It's been a massive blessing in my life and the life of my family. And we want the same for you. But there's no shortcut to that. Like I said yesterday, results take time to measure, and we hope that our message today will resonate with you in a way we'll say, oh, you know what, maybe, just maybe we can learn a little bit from these old elephants. Is that okay? Remember, yes or no, it just helps me stay on. Yeah, okay, good. Did you wake up and smile this morning? Yeah? Did your head hurt a little bit? I woke up and smiled, and I thought of Greg. This is getting kind of weird, this, you know. I smiled and then I moved. And my body went, ow! I did actually this morning. I woke up, I jumped out of bed and my knee was hurt and I nearly fell over and I threw the curtains open. I felt, flipping heck, it's great to be in England. And I thought, where's the sun? And I looked at my watch, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, I was like, oh, I love jet lag. And we're really sorry about the confusion we may have caused yesterday. We had a number of complaints on Facebook about, we'd created this expectation that would confuse a lot of you whether or not you should be a donkey or a bumblebee. And so please, choose whatever one of those you want to do, but the messages hopefully resonated with you. Now, today, I don't know if you're aware, but I tell a story every now and again about birds and how they learn to fly. You've heard that story, right? You know how birds learn to fly? They come to a meeting just like this every Saturday morning. People always laugh. I don't know why. It's true. It's true. Every Saturday morning, they come to a meeting just like this. And there's older birds that teach them about aerodynamics and thermals and landing and taking off and flapping their wings. And they go through a whole day of instruction. And at the end of the day, they can fly around the arena and they feel fantastic. And they have the landing and taking off from here. And at the end, they have this parade and everyone gets a certificate that says, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Everyone goes and walks home. So I hope that today can be a little bit of a moment of decision for you. I've never shared this story, and I'm a little bit nervous, absolutely genuine about sharing it. In fact, I'm starting to choke up just a little bit already. I was trying very hard to come up with something that would resonate with you, because we're desperate for your success, because we care about you. Some time ago, about, let me think, 1992, how many years ago was that? 21 years ago, so I was like 13. There I am. Aw, isn't that cute? I'm the guy here, right? This is me with a group of friends. We'd call ourselves the Fab Five. We were idiots. We really were. And we lived hard and fast. I tell you, as a young kid, we broke every single rule that was known to man, and we did it everywhere we possibly could. And I thought I was fantastic. I thought I was a beast. And you can see, just look at that hair. It is just phenomenal. And my life was going in a way that it probably, the direction wasn't exactly the way it should have been. You know, I knew somewhere inside that it wasn't quite right, but it felt so good. Does that make sense? You know, and I love in fact, I'm still really close friends with all of the guys in this photograph. Ironically enough, they're all British, and they all live, in fact, the one guy with the blue shirt on still lives in the same house he lived in when we were doing this, which is really weird to me. And we had this incident. We had this moment, this opportunity for me to redefine some things. And this incident happened December the 11th, 1992. We were getting ready to go out. It was, I don't even remember what day of the week it was, but we were going out downtown Plymouth. We were all young sailors at the time. And we were going to party and you know, paint the town as you do. And I shared a house with a young girl called Lynn Page. She was a great, great friend of mine, and we bought a house together. We weren't going out or anything. I wanted to, but she just wouldn't. That's a really, really bad admission. Don't tell my wife, all right? Because I told her we were just friends, you know. So anyway, this night went on, and and we were all very close. We went out, and we came back at around about 2 o'clock in the morning. And I came home alone, and I came home early, and I went upstairs in my room to find Lynn lying face down on the floor. Unfortunately, Lynn had got to a point in her life where she decided to take her own life. We were about 20, maybe something like that. I don't know exactly how old we are. And I remember looking down and seeing this awful sight and this awful recognition in my life that something needed to change. And it was a very influential moment for me. And I want the same for you, not what caused it, but what made me to make a decision to either contribute or consume. That's the key question as a new leader in our business or as a young person heading into the world. You have to ask yourself, am I going to contribute or am I going to consume? A consumption mentality is what's in it for me. What can I take out of this? How hard can I push this button? How fast can I run this race? How high can I fly with both engines on fire? All of those things are good for a short period of time. But over a longer period of time, it doesn't work out. Or who can I help? How can I make this better? What can I contribute to the good of what's going on? Now, this moment in 1992 hit me like a ton of bricks. I don't hope the same for you when I said, am I going to contribute or consume? That's what I hope we walk away from today with, that capacity to make that decision. It isn't an instant decision in the sense, or instant result. It's an instant decision that leads to a long-term change in the path of your life. Imagine if I would have carried on with the Fab Five, I'd probably still living in Plymouth in the same house that we lived in. Instead, we've had the opportunity to have a pretty significant life that has led to some of the greatest joys that I can experience. Make the right decision now. Whether you'll contribute or consume. Is that a fair question? So as we go through this training today, I want you to think about aspects of your business, aspects of your life that you can say, what could I put back into that? Conflict is a perfect example. I mentioned this yesterday, is that resolve conflict by contributing what you can to the process. Don't step back and take an offense by consuming. Does that make sense? It's vitally important that you understand the difference as we move forward, because those that I've observed globally that are most successful, John and Jane and the other great leaders are in the room, they more often than not contribute. So I'm going to show a quick video. This video is about 3 minutes long, and some of you have seen it before. It's a soundtrack to a beautiful song. As I play this video, I want you to think for just a minute about the words of the video and also about what you would like to shout about. What is going to be your personal brand as you move forward in our business? In 10 years, 15 years, 20 years' time, what are people going to be saying about you? And as we play this, I want you to think about it, and I want you to write down some key words that come to you. I don't want you to filter them. I don't want you to think that's stupid, or I don't want you to think the guy next to me is going to read this, so I put down I'm going to be this, I'm going to be this, thinking what they want me to say. I want you to think about what you want to be. And if you were visualizing yourself in 10 years from now, what would you write? Is that fair enough? If you are honest with the process, it'll be very powerful for you, because when I sat on the end of the bed and Lynn was lying on the floor and I made this decision, I'm changing my life. And I promise you, as of that day, I have never drank any alcohol. I've never smoked any cigarette. I've never done anything that would ever put the great name that my mom and dad gave me in jeopardy. From that moment, has that been an easy process? No. It has been awful at times. But I tell you what, the joy that comes from making the right decision early is amazing. So please, take a minute, take it seriously. Now, as I always say, I know I'm only speaking to 4 or 5 of you, because a lot of you are still in bed. Honestly, a lot of you are like, oh, I'm here just in case my upline sees I'm not here. Right? But that's okay. If we can touch the life of one person today, that's enough. That's significant. The knock-on effect of that is monumental. If we can touch all of you, think about what we can do together. So please take a minute to sit down and just write down those things that you want to work on. Write down what you want to be and how you want to be remembered. What is your legacy and who decides? All right. It's pretty cool, huh? So the song is all about realizing the fact that you're wonderful. You understand that, right? Yes or no? I was really surprised yesterday when I said, are you going to be successful or failures? And a lot of you was like, successful, I guess. We weren't put here to fail. Who's brave enough to tell me if they had the opportunity to shout what they were going to do, what would it be? Is anyone brave enough? Who's brave enough to stand up and tell us? Right here. Look at this brave lady over here.
You want to know one of the words that I've written down?
If you like.
To be a helper.
Helper.
Was top of my list, and it kind of stopped me from writing other words because it meant so much.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Great job. Well done. Anyone else? Anyone else right here? Think about it, guys. As we're doing this, again, you'll get out of this exercise exactly what you put into it. Was it you?
I want everybody to remember me as a person that had all the time in the world for them. I just want people to think that they're important as what they are.
Fantastic.
So,
well done. Great stuff. You want people to feel important. Yes, ma'am. No boy's going to play this game today, huh? It's pretty too, yeah, I don't know, it's just stupid. I want to go home.
I just want to be inspirational for other people. Cross
You are.
line, sideline, up line, down line.
You are already inspirational just by the courage to do that. Well done. Anything else? Anyone else? Don't hide. I'm coming back to you. Oh, Tina. What you got, love?
To help people grow in confidence and to help them be who that they can be, not what or how others have made them feel or see themselves.
Oh, well done. Fantastic. Good job. That's why you're so successful.
Hi, one of the words I wrote down was generous, not just in money, but in time, in energy, and in inspiration. Just generous all round.
Well done. What a room full of fantastic people. Not one of the things that we've said is a consuming mentality. Everything's been contributing. Yes, love?
I just want to be able to show me family what I can achieve for them, even when I'm not there with the kids on a daily basis, because I'm putting so much into it at the moment. I want them to be confident and happy, and to give them that, I've got to show them what their mum can do.
Well done. Well done. Great stuff. Great stuff.
To help women from the same background as me and culture to realize their potential as women, and not be oppressed, and just grow as women and help us.
Excellent. Well done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look, the bravest man in the room here, look. Look, big round of applause as a man wants to do this, look.
Hi. I put unconditional, to just do things unconditionally, in terms of your love, your efforts, just to give, and not to expect anything back.
Excellent. Well done. Can you see the type of people that we have in the room, that everyone wants to help someone? Can I slide by you there? Is that okay? Thank you very much. Clean 9 doesn't work. Just kidding. That was a joke, by the way. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Good.
A little bit
Remarkable.
hungover, a bit frayed around the edges.
Oh,
but
yeah?
good.
All right. Got anything else?
I've been popping pills all morning, good ones. I just want to make my babies proud. As a single mum, I want them to know that I've done everything within my power to make their lives happy and everything that it could possibly be. I joined the business saying that I wanted to take them on a holiday of a lifetime every year. And I will. I'll make memories for them, and they'll know that I did that.
Well done. Well done. Beautiful. Well done. Oh, right here.
I've put down that I want to help people find their voice. So find their confidence to achieve the things that they should be achieving.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love this guy.
I just want to feel that I've made a difference to people, made people's lives better, but I want to create an environment for growth and loyalty and just great values.
Excellent. Well, Paul, you and Claire are definitely doing that. There's no doubt about it. Guys, my time's run out, but I really appreciate you being so honest, hopefully with each other, but more importantly with yourselves. And we've got something down there that's going to define the direction that we're going in. As soon as those doors open in 2 hours' time, we're going to go out and we're going to be a wee bit different. Is that okay? We're going to fly home, and we're going to be mindful of the importance of, can you put the last slide up for me, Mark, please? The last question that I need you to ask yourselves is whether or not I am going to contribute or consume. And I'm not just talking in the forever sense, because forever is just an extension of who you are. You can fake it for a short period of time, but it's too difficult not to do it genuinely and be successful at it. My last thought, and I've been pondering whether I should say this, but I'm going to say it anyway, is that a lot of ladies have expressed their need to please their kids. And I think that's phenomenal. I was brought up by a single mom. And she was incredible. And I worship the ground that she walks on. She went to work every day. And, you know, and so if you are going to work, from my experience, that's okay. Don't feel bad about that. Because we loved our growing up experience. I never knew any different. I was a latchkey kid, and someone told me after the fact that that was bad. I thought it was flipping brilliant. So please, please don't kick yourselves just because you've got to go out and slay a couple of antelope and bring them home. You know what I mean? Enjoy that, revel in that, and be 100% for the 50% that you have. Does that make sense? There's thousands of people that are 100% home physically and 2 or 3% in attendance. Does that make sense? So please celebrate the fact that you're out there killing the antelope and going to bring back some phenomenal things for your family. We love you. And please don't forget to ask yourself whether I'll contribute or consume. Thank you very much.
Into the room.